My name is Mark Villarosa. Very, very warm welcome to you. I just want to introduce myself and also Freedom to Be to you. This is a private place where you can get uh, advice and support from me to help you with your business. And it's lots of exciting stuff that I'm looking forward to sharing with you. Now, I am a big fan of KISS, and that stands for keeping it super simple. As a creative person, one of the challenges that I've had to really learn in my life is not to overthink things because I'm a massive overthinker. And when you get the creative juices flowing, it can be a massive, beautiful benefit. But at the same time, it can also be a hindrance, really, because we can get easily bogged down with too many ideas. So the key here in these sessions, especially, is to keep things super simple. Okay, so I just wanted to explain a little bit of the background about Freedom to Be and why I created it. A lot of it is to do with things that I experienced in my life when I was on membership sites, things that I found things that made me unhappy, to be frank with you, that I was thinking to myself, if only it had this or if only it had that, then I think it would be the perfect place for me. So just a few of those things was some of these membership sites, they weren't cheap. So you had to pay a fair whack, a fair chunk of change, if you will. And that's fine, except I also found that in most cases, I was paying for a lot of things that I maybe didn't need. And so my objective here with Freedom to Be is to give you what you need, keep it lean, keep it mean, and keep it very centric to helping you out and giving you the things that are going to help to push you forward without all of the other frills, bells, and whistles that you may not need. Now, you're very welcome to upgrade your membership if you want to. There's an option to do that, but there are different tiers or layers of membership, and I want to make sure that you select the one that suits you. Pay for what you need, not for what you don't. Okay. Also, some of the what I want to happen is people are busy at the best of times, so I just want to keep things nice and compact so that it's not time consuming. Some of these membership sites that I was on, some of their sessions I kid you not, some of them were 2 hours long, and on some occasions even 3 hours. I mean, who has the time for that? And the problem I had with some of these membership platforms that I was a part of in the past is they were very long, had some great content in there, but two-thirds of it was pitching their products or pitching upsells and kind of selling, if I may say so, right? So that's not going to happen here. This is purely going to be a case of what's your pain, what's your challenge, what's your question, what's bugging you about your business, where do you want to go? We get all that onto the table and we start to discuss things and find solutions. That's what this is about. It's a safe and private space for you to share your concerns and for us to find solutions to move you and your business forward. Okay. I do one-on-one sessions as well, so we're going to fit in as much as we can in these group sessions. Okay, we're going to make it as productive as possible, but obviously we probably won't be able to touch on every single thing and help every single one of you at one time. So I also offer one-on-one sessions, and one of the things that I really wanted to offer in what I was providing is to make it as personal as possible. When I was doing these one-on-one sessions with coaches in the past, I felt like I was part of a conveyor belt, like they didn't even have notes or they didn't really know me or weren't really that interested in me. They just kind of wanted to fast forward to the help. Well, I'm all big about personal relationships. I'm all big about trust and getting to know people. And it's a real bonus if I like my clients, and I'm hoping that you like me too, and we develop a real relationship if we do one-on-ones together that makes it personal to you as an actual individual. It's a big thing for me. Okay, so that aside, that's pretty much the design and creation that I had in mind, is to make Freedom to Be a fun place, a place that keeps things simple, that gives you what you need, and also allows you the opportunity to move yourself forward by being free and comfortable in just expressing the things that are a challenge to you in your business. Okay, so some of the membership features. Take a bit of a sip. My Excuse me, one second. Just want to quickly go through the things that you can expect from your membership and also some advice from me as to how you can use it to your best advantage, okay? First thing is exactly what we're doing today. We have a monthly online group workshop session, and every month there's going to be a key marketing topic that I'm going to be covering for you to help you with your specific business challenges. Now, we're going to have a Q&A towards the end, so I give you, my take on things using my experience and the wisdom that I've gained from working with many clients who I've helped online become successful online. I'm going to be sharing that with you on specific topics that are relevant to building and growing a business and getting more customers online, all that good stuff. Then we'll have a Q&A at the end, and that's going to provide you that opportunity to have as close to a one-on-one with me as possible by giving yourself a chance to air your challenges and me to give you my tips and ideas, right, as to how to help. The second thing is you can submit your content for my personal advice and my personal insight. Okay, so it's almost like I'm going to be a virtual marketing consultant, but not in-house. Obviously, it's going to be virtual, and it's an opportunity for you to give me a look at things like your website. Maybe you have an email that you want to send out, or an e-newsletter, or a sales page, or maybe a video, or maybe a blog. Anything that is content related that is designed to get you traffic is what I can give you my advice on to help you to refine that using proven methods that I've seen work for many clients and also for myself. I'll be sharing that with you based on your content. So it's quite an exciting thing because it makes it quite customized. There's more information on that on a page on my website, so you can understand exactly how to give me your content and how we're going to go through it during these sessions, but that's part of your membership as well. Then we have the Facebook community, which is a Facebook group that you're a part of. And the cool thing about this is that, look, I mean, you might have a question that is burning, and we just had the group session. So, oh God, you can't go back in time, and maybe you can't wait for the next session, and maybe you haven't gotten to the stage where we're doing one-on-one personal sessions between you and I. Well, to keep it simple, on the Facebook group, I'm often online. In fact, my partner tells me that I live online. And you can just drop in to the Facebook group and just drop a comment, quick question in between sessions. And I'm often online, so I'm going to do my best to monitor it and answer any quick questions that you have. So you can have access to me and some insights, some quick tidbits and questions that you might have, quick fire questions. I'll help you by answering them in the Facebook group. Okay? You can also request training topics. So this is related to what I said earlier on, in that this is your group, this is your membership. So, I mean, I've got lots and lots of knowledge. It's literally coming out of my ears, but that knowledge is best used by you in a way that is relevant to you, right? So before each monthly training session, what I'm going to do is I'm always going to reach out to you and remind you just before the next session and to say, hey, look, you have a chance to request and also ask for specific topics, major topics that you want me to cover. And if there's more than one, we'll do our best to fit in everything that we can within the sessions. But the point is that it's democratic, and you have a say in shaping how the sessions go and the kind of knowledge and the kind of training, the kind of support that you want. I'm here to deliver it to you. You just have to press the right buttons to sort of like get the right information out of me. Okay? Everything, as I've already repeatedly mentioned, everything that we do online is going to be recorded, and there's going to be a members archive which I house for you. It's free of cost. You don't have to pay anything extra for that. I give you access to it, and you can literally just go inside the vault, and it turns into a growing virtual library that you can tap into for past sessions, but also future sessions. Again, if you can't make it live, don't fret, don't worry, because this vault is there for you for as long as you're a member. Flexible membership options. Okay, as I said, pay for what you need, not for what you don't. If you've come in as a starter member, that's great. That's the first place that you should be, especially if you're starting off and looking to get a feel for how this is going to work out for you. That's all cool. You may want to graduate at some point because you may want to have actual one-on-one sessions with me to personalize it to your business. That's cool. Then that's the standard membership. Then maybe you need more time because maybe there's more things and it's starting to accelerate, which is great news. There's a premium membership. That it simply means that there's more time that you and I are spending together one-on-one. Could be also that, hey, you're kind of cool with the progress and maybe you'd rather spend a little bit less time. My point to you here is that it's flexible. I'm not holding you. There's no contract. I want you to be free. It's the whole point, right? It's freedom to be is the brand. So I want you to be free and flexible and comfortable. You can go up and down with different membership levels. I'd rather that you stayed and downgraded than left and not had the help that I could give you with your business. Likewise, if you want to accelerate upwards, you're quite free to do so as well. Okay? All right, I hope that's clear. Some people actually sent in some questions that I want to answer for them on this. If it's you who sent that in, then it's great timing. Okay, it was Jesse said, what if I'm not comfortable discussing my challenges in the group session? First of all, Jesse, I'm with you because incidentally, I'm an introvert, and it may not seem like it, but I'm actually a very private person, and privacy is very important to me. So I'd be very reticent to let people into my world. So I totally get it. My answer to that is the Q&As are there if you want to have an open plan discussion and you're quite comfortable with saying, hey, look, this is what I want an answer to. But if you're not, please don't worry. I've written down my notes because I wanted to make sure that I got exactly the right answer to help you, right? Because in the live sessions like this, you can literally sit back, you can relax and just absorb the training, and you can learn from the questions that other people are asking, and you can learn from the challenges that they're voicing and the solutions that I'm providing. You can learn from that if you just want to sit back. Likewise, you can also vote for a topic or request a topic for the next session. So you kind of, inadvertently speak your mind as well without really telling people that this is your particular challenge. What I would recommend, though, to make it as customized to you as possible is you can also email me in advance your questions, your specific question, your specific challenge that is affecting you in particular, right? And what I'll do is I'm going to answer them at the live session, but I'll do it anonymously, okay? If you want, you can even put maybe a bit of a pseudonym or a character name. There's lots of ways that we can spin this. The point being is that you have full control over how you want to use this membership. And your question really hits me right here because I'm also an introvert and I'm quite private. I've learned in my later years to be more extroverted in the way that I help people because I have to be, right? But you control how much you want to be a part of the Q&A and a part of these live sessions, or how much you just want to hang back and just listen in, or maybe use the back door to get the information that you need, but in a way that doesn't identify you. It's all cool. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Okay, Leslie, I'm not. It's the same one. It's the same one. I'm not comfortable discussing my challenges in the group session. What can I do? Okay. This is Jeff. Okay. I already have an online business. I already have online business experience. What's the added value? Fair enough. Fair question, right? My answer to that is we will go beyond just online marketing stuff, just online marketing information. And I think I mentioned this in my website as well. The fact is, you can get information for free anywhere and everywhere. That is the nature of the World Wide Web and the internet and the virtual world that we're in. You can get it for free. That's not the point, though, is it? The point is, how do you utilize that information? How do you adapt that information when that information all of a sudden becomes not irrelevant, but is challenged because there's an obstacle in your way. So you've got the information, but then a new challenge comes along. How do you adapt that, right? So it's an organic thing. You just having online experience is fantastic and is a great bonus. But what we're going to do in these sessions and in Freedom to Be, the benefit is that it's an organic relationship. It's coaching, it's guidance, it's support. Information alone doesn't do that. And I think one thing that is also very important that, in fact, is really good for me to mention now is that this isn't just a marketing information dump exercise, right? Because you can just read a book for that. What I'm offering here is something different and special. It's also about helping you with things that are outside of the box of just marketing and growing a business. Just having the know-how to start a business, interestingly, isn't enough on its own to make a business successful. Common challenges that are not marketing related include things like imposter syndrome, limiting self-beliefs, confusion, shiny object syndrome. You know what that is? Sort of like, oh, I'll do this. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do this, right? Doubt, confusion. All of these things are independent of marketing, but are also very important in making a business succeed. And look, bottom line is, no one is an island. And we all need a helping hand every once in a while. I do also. My partner gives me a kick up the backside when it's much needed. So all the information that I have, all of that good knowledge and stuff, it may not even see the light of day if I don't have someone to help me, also to push me and to encourage me. And that is what this is about. All the information that I have is combined with providing you with life coaching as well, and direction and guidance to make sure that you combine that with the knowledge that you have to make your business as successful as possible, as quickly as possible, and in a way that is fun. Okay? So, yeah. So I just want to, well, look, this is about as much time as I wanted to spend on this. I wanted to keep it super simple, and to just give you a taste and the flavor of what to expect. And also, all of this stuff will be in the vault anyway, so you can review the membership features and the tips that I've given you now to make the most of it. Just want to say that you've done a very brave thing in seeking help and being a part of this. You've done a very courageous thing. You are in the minority. And the reason for that is what I've found most people will do is they'll do nothing. They may be experiencing challenges, but they'll just maybe power on and plod along without seeking help. Maybe it's a pride thing as well. You know, I can get this done myself. I don't need X, Y, or Z to help me out. So it's taking action, but it's also being humble as well, and to say that, hey, look, I need people. I need someone to help me out, and I'm open to being helped. You know, so you've done a very brave thing in taking the step. You've done a very brave thing because you've also been honest with yourself. That it's a good thing because it shows me that you being here, you are passionate. I'm assuming you're a creative person and you're a positive person, because I like to think myself of that. So I'm hoping I attracted you as well, because you are too. But it shows that you are passionate about what you do and you want it to succeed. And you know, that's the kind of thing that gets me behind people. It's the kind of thing that gets me on your side and wants you to succeed and will help you to succeed. Oh, and by the way, I may also do a bit of tough love every once in a while. Okay, I may have to employ a little bit of tough love to help just get you on course and to help you get from A to B. Okay, I think we all need that from time to time. Fear is your compass. I want to leave you with this, okay? Because it's something that I've learned in my life as well. It's when we're succeeding and things are going well, everything's hunky-dory, that's fantastic, but we learn very little in times of victory. Okay? It's interesting, isn't it? We learn a lot more in times of turbulent times, challenging times, times that almost break us even. those are the times that we show what we're made of, because we have to, especially if you run a business and maybe you're dependent on it for your bread and butter. There is no option. Your boats are burned. You're on the shore. You've got to travel inland. And so fear is your compass. It's those things that you fear to do are things that you, at the very least, need to devote your attention to, because it's probably telling you something, that it's something that you need to overcome. Fear is also a signpost to the treasure and the victory and the glory that lies on the other side of overcoming, circumventing, getting over, busting through, whatever it takes to get through that fear. So I ask you this. You're here for a reason. There are probably one or two things that are really bugging you at the moment, which brought you here. Maybe there's one or two things that you fear, which you've been putting off for a while now, which maybe brought you here. Be honest with yourself and ask yourself, what are those things? Think of those two things, okay? Because those are the things that the universe, God, whatever your persuasion or belief is, or just common sense is telling you, hey, I think we need to give some attention to this. We need to sort this out. Because on the other side of that is victory. Okay? All right, so on that note, I'm going to leave you now, and I'm going to enjoy the rest of my drink. For now, I just want to leave you with telling you this, that you made a brave choice, you made a great decision, you're in the right place. If you're creative, you're positive, and you're passionate, you're amongst good friends here, and I'm here to help you all the way. Okay? This is Mark. In the meantime, follow your passion and do what you love. I'll speak to you again soon. Bye for now.